we need to be able to factorize expressions that are written as a difference of two squares. Okay, so what that means is I've got a subtraction. So I've got a subtraction, and between the two subtractions I have two squares. Okay, so x squared can be written as a square. 9 can be written as a square because 9 is 3 squared. Okay, this is also a quadratic expression. Okay, and I can see that the middle term, if it was written in ax squared plus bx plus c in that format, the bx is actually 0x here. Okay, so if I was to rewrite this, I can say that this is also x squared plus 0x take away 9. Okay, now this factorizes to two brackets, and I need two numbers that multiply to give me -9, and if I was to add them I will get 0. Okay, and that is a +3 and a -3, and this is what you will find when you have a difference of two squares. Okay, so this one factorizes to x take away 3 and x plus 3. Okay, one common mistake that I find many students make when they first learn this is they put a take away 3 here and a take away 3 there. Okay, so remember, this is going to multiply to the x, and we're going to have -3x. This x multiplies to the +3, and we're going to have +3x, and then they cancel. But if you have -3 there, -3 there, it doesn't work like that. Okay, and you also wouldn't have got -9. The only way to get -9 is -3 times +3 in this case. Okay, so what we can see is we need to think of how to think of this part here as a square, and how to think of this part here as a square, because I've got a subtraction between them. I have a difference of squares here. Now 4x squared, so 4x squared can be rewritten as 2x and then in brackets squared. Okay, so notice how I've got 2x like in this position. Okay, you can think of it like that, and then I have a squared. I've got a squared here, and you can check that 2x squared is the same as 2x times 2x, which makes 4x squared. Okay, so I have 2x squared, and I have take away 5 squared. Okay, in this case I had 3 squared. So I've got a difference of two things I can write as an expression as a square expression. Okay, so now I know that this will factorize as 2x take away 5, and I'm going to need 2x plus 5. Okay, so remember, 2x times 2x will give me the 4x squared. The -5 times +5 will give me -25, and the -5 times 2x and the +5 times 2x will give me the part in the middle, which is going to be 0x here. Okay, this one here now, the third one, this one I can't see how I can write this as a square, and 18 is not a square as well, but I can see that 2 factorizes from both of these parts here. So I can say 2 bracket 4x to the power of 6 take away 9. Okay, now this part here inside my bracket, I can rewrite this as squares, because 4x to the power of 6 is the same as 2x to the power of 3, all of that squared. Okay, so what I can say is this is going to be 2 bracket so 2x cubed squared take away 3 squared. Okay, and now I have a difference of squares here, and I know that factorizes in this way, and this will then become, I will get 2 bracket 2x cubed take away 3 and 2x cubed plus 3. Okay, this one now, so this is another expression that can be written as 2 squares, and I've got a subtraction here, so again it will factorize like all of the ones above. Okay, so this will become, so this one I'll write it here, we will have 9a to the power of 3, so 9a to the power of 3 squared will give me 81a to the power of 6. Okay, but instead of writing this bit out, I'm just going to start my brackets like this, and I'm going to say I'm going to take away, so this part here can be written as 4b to the power of 5 squared. So take away 4b to the power of 5. And I know in the other bracket I need to have 9a cubed plus 4b to the power of 5. And just check, so 9a cubed times 9a cubed does give me 81a to the power of 6. 4b to the power of 5 times 4b to the power of 5, or negative 4b to the power of 5 times positive 4b to the power of 5 will give me negative 16b to the 10, and the middle terms will cancel. Now here are some questions for you to practice. Okay, so factorize these expressions.